Hey guys, this is Captain for reporting for duty here, and I got my little buddy here with me, don't I? What do we got? Yeah, the American Dream. Boy, I love it when she can join me. And this is going to be an episode where we look at the advertisements. American Dream, this was before you were born. So let's see what they had for sale before you were born and what they advertised. And we decided to go with this one because American Dream said number 13 issue in the last cover battle was the book that she wanted to talk about, right? But you know what, though? I think we got to spruce this up a little bit, don't you? What? So we're going to need to have some Superman in here. Let's put Superman in here too. There's our cool Superman. All right, so we turn it here. We have M&M's Port Watch. Oh, look, coming soon to an arm near you. You get enough M&M's, get it before it gets away. An M&M quad color presentation. You could get this watch. Now I know you like M&M's, don't you? You wouldn't need to get a watch to get M&M's. You just like M&M's. Yeah, you don't need no enticement for that. M&M's. Well, we still love M&M's, don't we? Look at the good artwork in this. All right, now here's another thing. There was a beverage, okay, called Tang. I think Tang's still around. I haven't had Tang in ages. It says, join the Tang soccer team. It says, I'm Pele, captain of the Tang soccer team, but buy Tang to join my team, and you'll get all these things free. They love to try to get you to do that. Buy stuff. Oop, I hit the camera. There we go. So they try to get you to buy it, and then you send that in, and you get Tang. Tang, you'd probably like Tang. She likes stuff that's sweet. I think Tang was probably a sweet drink. Now here we go. Build a reputation. This probably isn't as much of your thing. This is a model car. You could build model cars. Now they were not easy. You'd have to sometimes cut out the parts, and then you'd have to sand on the rough edges. You'd assemble them, glue them, paint them all up. They took a lot of time. Says when you build a model, you build a reputation too. A reputation for hard work, care, and concentration, attention to detail. So as you can see as a kid, you run and rush and get things done. They always didn't turn out good. I did a lot of rocket ships when I was young though. And when it comes to details, one model company's reputation stands above all the others. MPC. Every MPC model is 100% authentic, down to the smallest detail. An MPC has a wide selection of reputable models to choose from, including a unique line of 87 American high-performance cars, models of the latest cars in production. Yeah, look at that, from the 87 Mustang. I never thought the 87 Mustang looked that good. They were more boxy during that period of time. But hey, it is what it is. I have some superhero models, by the way. Captain America, I think we have a Ghost Rider, some of those too, but they're still not done. All right, now here we go. Here's something you like, video games. And this producer or production company of them, ready? Goes, Taito! Can you say Taito? Taito says, bring out the hero in you. Now you can bring home your favorite Smash Arcade hits to play on the Nintendo Entertainment System and bring out excellent action and all the adventure that you dare. We've got thrills and chills and challenge, and your friends won't want to miss. Now let's talk about some of these. This is Elevator Action. I loved this game. Great game. Liked Elevator Action. A lot of fun as you go up and down elevators, try to get the files and get out of there. Really cool, fun game. The Nintendo port of it was really fun too. It was great at the arcade. Great Nintendo port. The Legend of Kage, I think is how it is pronounced. Never played it. I hear a lot of bad things about it. AVGN did a video making fun of it, but once again, that's not always a terrible game necessarily. That's the fun of the video. I've never tried it. If you ever played that, let me know. Arkanoid, this is a lot like Super Breakout. I played a game called Super Breakout a lot on the Atari 2600. And this, you have a ball that goes down, and you hit the ball, and you got to try to break out the blocks. That's why they called it Breakout. But this is Arkanoid. And then we have Renegade. Renegade was really good in the arcade. The Nintendo port, not so much. Matter of fact, John Riggs has recently put out a video about Renegade, and we have that on the Nintendo as well. I've never beat it. The Nintendo port just wasn't that great. Maybe I should plug in the NES Advantage and take another shot at Renegade. That's a side-scrolling beat-em-up, so it's your kind of game. American Dream. You love side-scrolling beat-em-ups, don't you? Yeah, we gotta play another one together soon, especially arcade versions. Alright, now these kind of pages, American Dream, have tons of little ads. People would buy these ad spaces, and so they could advertise in the comic books. And so we have here, missed an issue, you could order find those issues possibly for them. An Atlas body. They always had things like get in good shape and get super muscular. Comic collectors. Lots of these things of buying comics that you might have missed. Tons of them. Subscription services too. So if you want to get a subscription service so you don't miss out each month on getting your comics, you could do that. And they'd have toys and all kinds of stuff. Here's another thing you'd see in a lot of comic books. Self-defense. Courses where you could get books or things like that and study at home on how to fight and beat up bad guys. What do you think? You want to beat up bad guys? Yeah. Here's some other ones. They have ones that don't make... Today, these ads would not fly. Some of these would not be legal today because they're just baloney. Like mind reading. Learn the secrets to amaze your friends. It's really, there's a bit of a trick to that. And then there's a checklist here of comics so you don't miss any of the issues that they have that they print. They try to get you to keep buying them more. Look at how they did Lex Luthor back in the day. Looked a lot different during this time period than he does now. Once again, some really great John Byrne artwork. The backgrounds didn't always need to be super fancy. He's up in the air, so that makes it easy. Look at this. This is a great scene. Boom! Can you say boom? Go boom! Awesome. Oh, here we go. Happy 50th birthday, Superman. Can you believe how old Superman is? This was in the 80s. Okay, he's well over 50 now. Get the official medallion. You could get a Superman medallion. These are the actual size. They come in these boxes here. $4.95. You could get a Superman, a Wonder Woman, or a Batman medallion. Look at those. Pretty cool, huh? If you could choose one, which one would you get? Superman, Wonder Woman, or Batman? You take the Wonder Woman one? Okay. Awesome. And here's another advertisement for Green Arrow. On Target every month. That's a good line. On Target every month, because he's Green Arrow. He always hits the mark. You know, good arrow. We got Green Arrow on our toy shelf, don't we? Yeah, he's actually on our video game shelf. We have tons of toys, action figures in our comic book room, as well as in my office. This looks like it'd be an interesting book to read. Pretty cool advertisement. All right, here we go. These would be in a lot of comics from this period too. You know what these are? These are all ones that you can order. See, Direct Comics and Games, you could order from here. You can get these issues. These were great ways. Now, I would always tell people avoid grab bags though. This one you get 25 different comics for $6.95. The reason is grab bags are usually the comics they couldn't sell. So they have tons of them. So you'd buy a grab bag and you'd get a bunch of comics that nobody really wanted. And often I've had on many occasions is they'd have 2 or 3 of the same issue in the same box. Like, oh, come on, man. So great way to pad your collection, but most likely with stuff that you really didn't care about anyway. So there we are with that. Oh, here we go. Forever is a dangerous place. The Forever People. I've never read this series. The Forever People. If you've read this is a 6-issue miniseries. Let us know in the comments. Did you read this? I'd love to see that. Oh, look, there's Superman's hairy chest. Well, does Daddy have a hairy chest too? You think? Yeah, okay. So I'm like Superman? Yep, so you heard it there. American Dream said, I am like Superman. How cool is that? I am like Superman. And here we go. At the end, they'd have a letters page where they'd print people. And not always good stuff, too. If somebody complained, sometimes they put that and they address that complaint. We only got a couple more ads. Only a couple more to go. Look at this one. Official. Over 30 official crossovers weekly. Millennium. I'm never a big fan of these crossover stories. It's so hard to collect. Millennium week 1. Never read Millennium. Looks pretty interesting, actually. Looking at this, I sort of want to check it out. Get the whole story. The DC event of the year. Don't miss it. Read it first every week. Okay. Now this is a cool. What do you think of this? That look cool? Would you like a toy like that? Yeah. It's actually a model though. This is another model kit. The Outlaws Are Loose. This is a monogram model kit. So it wouldn't really be a toy. You'd break it probably if you play with it because models are pretty fragile. Okay. So there's some of the great ads here. But here we go. One more. This is something else you've never seen before. American Dream. The future is here for millions of AD&D players. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons is what that means. This is a TSR game. One giant step for dragonkind. There you go to get you to play these games. So they often thought people that are reading the comic books want candy, video games, model cars, toys, and other collectibles. Makes sense. Pretty good fitting, isn't it? Is there anything from those advertisements that you'd want? If you could have anything in those ads, which one would you want? Would it be the Wonder Woman coin, the M&Ms? What would you want? You'd want the candy? Yeah. American Dream loves candy. And you love M&Ms, don't you? All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us for this episode of looking at the ads, comic book ads. And this was once again, issue Superman issue number 13. I can't speak, can't I? Blah, 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 blah. Superman issue 13. Thank you, American Dream, for joining me. And thank you, everybody, for spending this time with us. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And until next time, keep it frugal. Yay! All right. See you guys later.